Hello, good morning. Okay, it's around 5 a.m. here. So we are at the Chandanwadi base camp. This is the place where we can get our RFID done. There'll be a different queue for men and women. You should have got all your permits and your papers ready. You should also have your card ready, and if you have your biometric Aadhaar card unlocked, please get it unlocked. Or if you're not able to unlock it because you're not getting an OTP, PAN card is also fine. If you say your PAN card also, the RFID can be done. So once you get your RFID, you are good to go. This is very important. This is a mandate. It has to be on your neck all through your yatra. Good morning. It's 5:30 a.m. We are starting our Amarnath trek from the Pahalgam side. There are langas all over where people are happily offering free food to all of us. It's just a start. We have a long day today. Wish us luck. Thank you. We have just started now. There are quite a few washrooms all over, not to worry. There are people who are ready to carry your luggage. If you want to walk, you get horses also, and you can choose to walk also. There is a helicopter arrangement also. If you want, you can book it a little earlier. The RFID can be done either in the airport or Pahalgam base or in the Chandanwadi base. It's advisable to do the RFID a day before, sometime in the afternoon or the evening when it's a little not very crowded. Early morning it is a little crowded to get the RFID. Hello. We've done 3.5 kilometers. We've got almost 8.5 more. See how steep it goes all the way. The entire stretch is this steep. And we've come all the way from there. See there? That's the base camp where we started. We've come all the way from there. All through this. Yay! Trust me, it's not easy. But keep Lord Shiva in mind, it's easy. He'll help you. Hello. We've almost finished 4.5 kilometers. 13 totally. And see how far we've come. That is the Pisu top over there, the one that you see. Look at the beautiful deep valleys all around. Har Har Mahadev. Beautiful terrain out here, seriously beautiful. Shouldn't say the first 4 kilometers was really very tough, very steep it was. Totally drains you off. Keep pushing yourself. Try not to stop along. So after the first 4 kilometers, it's like this. So it's not very steep though. It's quite doable. You can calmly walk around because there's a little bit of down and then up. So the first 4 kilometers is very challenging. We've done that. There, we are right now at Pisu top. And see how it is. It's nice. There are a lot of tents. There are a lot of washrooms which are very clean. They keep cleaning it very often, so which is very surprising and it is very good. There are a lot of langas over here, so you can have some refreshments and tea and refill yourself. There are a lot of tents around here also. So this is Pisu top. We have another 9 kilometers more. We are at Pisu top right now. We are at a langar and see they just give away roti, dal, gravy and rice, tea and refreshments also. Everything is free. That's the beauty of it. They do it as a service to Lord. Har Har Mahadev. Okay, we are done with 6 kilometers. It looks like this. It's almost okay. Very dusty, but with the view, it's definitely worth it. Beautiful hill standing tall. It's dusty and dirty, but it's not very steep around here. Hello, we are right now at Zojipal, which is 9 kilometers from Pahalgam. So we are officially kilometers. We have another 4 more. Yeah, this is the Zojipal camp and look how beautiful it is all around. Yay! Yeah, this is the Zojipal camp base. We have another 4 kilometers for Seshnag. Planning to reach there by 10:30 a.m. We started at 5:30 a.m. Like I told earlier, the first 4 kilometers were very bad. After that, it's like this. It's very dusty. Those who have dust allergy, I suggest you wear a mask because it's very dusty. There'll be horses coming around and they'll raise a lot more dust. But the path is almost flat or a little up and a little down, which is comfortably doable in 18 to 20 minutes per kilometer. Yeah, this is the Zojipal base. Sorry, earlier I told it's 9 kilometers from Pahalgam. It is 9 kilometers from Chandanwadi, the actual place where you start your trek. This is kilometers from there. It's happening. They have a lot of langars where they serve a lot of free food. You can enjoy it. It's nice. We just stopped at Nagakoti, which is about 11.5 kilometers from Chandanwadi and about 1.5 kilometers from Zojipal, I guess. I just said Sheshnag is about 4 kilometers from Zojipal, but we just saw the board that it is 5 kilometers from Zojipal. And after 9 kilometers, for at least half a kilometer, it tends to be a little steep. There are a lot of stairs. The stairs are also inclined. Just half a kilometer. You can just push yourself and come. It's like this. It's a rocky terrain, but there is a good way to move in. So you can easily move on. This is after 11.5 kilometers almost. Okay, we are near the Sheshnag Lake, which is about 2 kilometers from Sheshnag. Yeah, and look how beautiful it is. All the way to the top, you know, whatever you see there, that is Sheshnag. We are 2 kilometers from that, and this is the beautiful Sheshnag Lake. It's awesome. Beautiful lake, great breeze. Even though it's sunny, the breeze is keeping us on. Hello. Okay, we are at Sheshnag now. We started at around 5:45 or so in the morning. We reached Sheshnag by around 11. The first 4 kilometers was tough, and it was easy till around 9 kilometers. From 9 to 10.5, again it was a little steep. After that, it was a little easier. And yeah, there are a lot of bandharas here, a very lively atmosphere, a lot of free food, healthy food. Most importantly, all of this is sattvic food, no onion, no garlic, so we can eat our hearts fill. Amazing food, amazing job they are all doing here, giving it away to everyone. All day, all night, they give it for free. So these bandaras, give it a go to them. Amazing these bandaras are. Yeah. It's nice, we can rest around, we can lie around, just take a break. And yay! Okay, it's about 11:40 now. We had nice refreshments and a quick power nap. And we started off from Sheshnag. Here is the Sheshnag base camp. You know, people who come here by evening end up staying in these tents here in the Sheshnag base camp. From Sheshnag base camp to gun stop, it's about 5 kilometers. And that's going to be really, really difficult. It's complete steep. We have to get ready for it. And look at the start. It's going all the way down now. That's Venkat. And we are going to the gun stop right now. Okay, now after about 14 kilometers, this is how we are going to go. It's going to be a very tough terrain. Yeah. Yeah. The beauty is worth it. It's tough, very tough, but it's okay. Since it's breezy, the sun is not striking very hard on us. The breeze is at least helping us. Okay, that was a very good refreshing dip in the water there. Okay, that was a good climb.
Yay!
Yay! It's tough. Okay, look where we are now. It's a tough climb, but we're managing it. Okay. We are 1 kilometer from also up. It's a very tough terrain. To go all the way up there to the gun stop, which is about 3 kilometers from now. We're almost there, near the gun stop. It is very tasking, very steep, and very dusty too. That makes it very difficult to even breathe. Very dusty terrain. And on top of it, there are horses moving around, which raise extra dust. We are almost there. Almost close to Ganesh top. Well, look at the terrain. Look at how we are coming. He's going so strong. Awesome. Keep moving. We have to go all the way there. You see a few tents there? Yeah. We have to go there. And that is Ganesh top, the way the locals call it. But gun stop, the way Google calls it. Yes. Woo! Awesome.
2 hours.
Awesome. Very good timing. Awesome timing, Venkat. So proud of you, Ra.
Thank you very much.
So proud of you. We're almost there. We are near the Ganesh.
Thanks to this.
We had a quick pit stop at Ganesh top. A quick refreshment and a quick small nap. Gives us a lot of refreshment. We have another 10 more kilometers to go to Panchtarni. So we're planning to do it in the next 3 hours. Hopefully. Yeah. It's about 2:30 now. By 5:30 or maximum 6 is what we plan to reach Panch. And look at the snow all around. We're already feeling cold. There is chillness in the air. And everyone is saying it's just down way from here. So no more up climbs. So we are hoping it's going to be an easy last 10 kilometers. Hi, we are right now at Pushpatri. It's a very happening place. It's awesome. There are a lot of stalls, a lot of stuff to eat and drink. Yeah, all for free. They have a lot of pandals where you can take some rest. Yeah, and enjoy. Look at all the drinks that we have. You can go for anything. Just take it and eat it. You don't have to worry about paying because all these are langars. Yeah, we have dosas also, set dosas, sambar, vada, dokla, cornflakes, chana. Quite a lot. This is an abode for anyone who's had a tough day and you can eat your heart's fill. Pushpatri is just happening. Very, very happening place. So we're going to take some rest here. We still have the last 8 to finish for the day. Yeah, thank you. we are on the way to Panchtarni, and it's almost a nice flat terrain, a beautiful terrain. Look how nice it is. Yay! Nagendra, our friend, will meet Advi. It's a nice terrain. There are some people going on that side, but it's full of horses and it's full of mud and it's dusty, so we chose this path. Not very straightforward, but it's not very tough either. It's fun doing this. It's nice. We still have another 7 kilometers to end our day. Okay, we are almost there. We have last 5 to go. It's really a hair-raising trek anyway. Fine. Yeah, look at this side. It's so barren and dry, and you know these mountains look so dry. Yeah, but on a contrast, look at this side. It's so beautiful and green and so nice, isn't it? So we are walking through, you know, multiple terrain, and look at the back over there. It's a snowy mountain. So we've got everything in here. Beautiful, right? Okay, we are almost about 3 kilometers away. What do you see all out there? You know, that is Panchtarni. We are almost there near the Panchtarni base. It is a little treacherous, dusty again, dusty and dirty, but it's completely the down way, not the, you know, up. So which is cool. We are here almost at around 4:30, 4:45, no, almost 5 in the evening. So no sun. It's nice cool breeze, not very cold also. It's a hair-raising trek again. I'm so dirty, I'm so dusty. I can breathe dust completely. I can feel dust all over, but it's worth it. It's all worth it. One night's sleep, and tomorrow morning we'll have darshan of Baba Barfani ji. So it's definitely worth it. Everything is worth it. Okay, Venkat is in his full form. He's having a good run here at a very high altitude. He's going good. Yay, a runner is always a runner wherever he is, right? Look at how it is in the last 2 kilometers. Totally crazy. A complete rocky terrain with a lot of, you know, small stones and slippery soil. So we've got to be super extra cautious to complete this last 2 kilometer terrain. Not difficult because it's a flat land. Very difficult though. It might be difficult because it might be a little slippery. That's it. Yeah, we're almost there. We're going strong. The last kilometer. Once you see the camp, base camp, you know, it feels you're close to it. But then that last 2 kilometers finally feel very long. Okay, we are right now at last 1 kilometer away from Panchtarni. Can you see that? Yeah, that's the base camp there. We saw it like 2 kilometers before, but we're just walking and walking and walking and walking. It's still looking far. Okay, but the terrain is okay. It's nice, flat and good, and it's a very beautiful. It's like a grassland all around, a lovely grassland, and a great weather too. So yeah, no regrets walking because we are almost there. Yeah, okay, we are around the last half kilometer. Yeah, we crossed all of that. We crossed the river, crossed the snow mountain, the grass mountain, the brown mountain, all of it. And last half a kilometer is a complete steep. Body is totally worn out, but the mind has still not given up because it's almost done. So if we just push us the last 500 meters, we'll call it done for the day. That'll make it a whole 28 kilometers of trekking in a day. Didn't think about it, didn't think we could do it. When we started, we actually planned to stop at Seshnag, spend the night there, and then come to Panchtarni next day. But the Lord had other plans. He gave us the stamina, He encouraged us, and yet He'll help us come to Panchtarni base. Hello. Okay, we are right now in Panchtarni base camp. It's awesome. You can actually see all the bandars here. There are a lot of bandars all around. which give you free food all day, all night, all the time. And look at all the tents here. They're so beautiful. You can have your own private tents also. If you want, they'll charge you about 650 per head. It's a tent sharing tent. So this is how it works. Or if you want, you can stay in bandars also. You can see all the way at the back there are a few bandars which is free for us. So if you want, you can stay free in bandars also. Okay. Now we'll just have a quick tour of our little cozy tent. Okay, yeah, this is our tent. See that? It's beautiful, it's cozy, it's nice and clean also. Yeah, you see that? It's nice, it's got a lot of warm bed, pillows and all of that. It's got a light, it's got a charging point also. You can charge your devices. It's awesome, you know, for a night stay. It's nice and cozy. Actually 10 people can share this tent, but so far we haven't had tent mates. That's about Panchtarni. We're gonna have a great night tonight, hoping. Thank you. Hello all, good morning. It's 6 a.m. We've just started from Panchtarni, and yeah, we're on the way to Sangam. And look at all the glaciers which have still not melted around here. It's cold, not very cold, but it's cold. We're on our way to the holy cave for our darshanam. Hope we have a good darshanam. Hoping so. It's nice weather here. Not very cold, but not hot also because it's 6 a.m. Hello. We are 2 kilometers off from Panchtarni towards Sangam. It is tough. It is like this. Yeah. You've got to come all the way. We were actually walking near the river. Yeah. So we came all the way from the river. And you see that there? You have to go all the way there, yeah? It's not easy. It's not tough though, considering the time of the day. Shorter steps, constant breaths will help. Hey, we're 3 kilometers from Panchtarni. Very, very tough climb. Because see, first thing, the roads are like this, like with soft sand types. Over that, horses keep walking all around, raising all the dust possible. And yeah, we came all the way from there. You see that? That's all the peaks that we have climbed and come all the way till here. And we still have just this much more, sorry. Not much. And after this, it's just going down. So the first 3 kilometers are a little tough. The next 3 are just going down. And the military officers here are saying that we can finish the next 3 in half an hour. It's like that easy. So it's just going down types. Hoping it should be easy. We have just another 3 kilometers to go to the holy cave to meet Barfani Baba. Hey guys, we are at Sangam Top right now. Sangam Top is basically a place where the Baltal route and the Pahalgam route joins. You can see out there, that is the Baltal route. You know, people coming all the way from Baltal, they come from there and it joins the same route here. And we are going from Pahalgam, so this is the Pahalgam route from Panchtarni types. So both of them join out here. That is the Sangam point. That's why it's called the Sangam Top. Another 3 more kilometers for us. Okay, we have finally reached the holy shrine. You can already feel the festive atmosphere here. But it's not over yet. We still have another tour. You see it's there. It's all the way there. We'll have to go all the way there for the darshan. So yeah, we'll see how much we can do about it. But yeah, we finally made it to Amarnath in 2024 for the Amarnath darshan. And look at all the snow all around. It's so beautiful here. And that's the Baltal route. People from Baltal come from there and people from Pahalgam come from there. We all join over here. And there's snow all around everywhere. Everywhere. We are here. We are at Amarnath Shrine. You see that? Red cave or red cloth kind of a sheet. That is the Amarnath cave. That is the holy cave. We are almost there. We are able to see it. Yes, with a lot of ice all around. And that is a river Amravati. She's flowing strong and nice all the way there. We can also have a holy dip at Amravati, and there is a exclusive changing room for women, so don't have to worry about it. We can have a nice holy dip and make ourselves pure enough. Jai Barfani Baba. Hello. So yeah, we started from Panchtarni at about 6 and we finished darshanam of Baba Barfani, and we were out of the temple premises by around 9-6. We had very good darshanam, but Baba Barfani was not of his full size. He was a little small because of lack of rain this year. But yeah, we could see a very small murti of Baba Barfani, and we could see a good murti of Parvati Mata. Very happy. He helped us all through. Now it's just about 14 kilometers for our way back to Baltal. We're going to take the Baltal route while going back. And we are walking around the Amravati river, which is flowing very beautifully. It's nice all around. It's getting a little colder because the mist is dropping down. No sun. It's not sunny at all, but yeah, it's a little cold. Thank you. Hello, it's about 10:30 in the morning. We're done with our darshanam and amazing yummy breakfast at the Langas. So after having all of it and done a little bit of shopping and all that, we are starting our Baltal trip. Yeah, it's nice, but the weather is suddenly changing here today. I don't know, for whatever reasons. It's becoming cold, and people are saying, the locals are saying, it might rain today. So we hope and pray to reach Baltal before we get stuck in rain. That's all is what in our mind right now. Yeah, this is our route, which will take about 14 kilometers for us to reach down. And what you see there on that side is the Pahalgam route, where people are taking the horses, or they can walk from Panchtarni also. That is the Pahalgam route, and this is our Baltal route. See ya. Okay, look at a wild rat over here. It's enjoying some biscuits. These are wild rats, mountain rats basically. And look at the way they've adapted. This is the adaptation to the mountainous region. Hello. What you're seeing at the center right now, the small red color shaded cave, is the Amarnath cave, Barfani Baba's cave. We were there some time ago. Now from there we have walked all the way here, all the way around here we walked, and right now we are at the Kali Mata temple. There's a little bit of an elevation here, a little difficult. I can't say it's easy, it's a little difficult. And this is the Kali Mata temple. You see that the rock is almost of the feminine form of the Kali Mata. That is the Kali Mata temple, en route Baltal. It's about 3.5 kilometers from the holy Amarnath cave. A little bit of an elevation, but after this they've promised it's going to be only downward walk. We just hope we clear this inclination easily. Okay, we've seen it all. Baba Barfani ji was very graceful to help us yesterday. It was a very sunny day where we were doing a very tough trek, and today seems to be a trek, and it's raining. It's just started raining, and look at the clouds, look at the way it's darkening up. We just hope Baba Barfani helps us a little bit more so that we can make it safe to the base. Jai Baba Barfani. We are 4 kilometers down the lane in the Baltal road, and it's raining. Not very heavy rains, but it's drizzling, but that's enough to totally screw up the path. This is how the path looks. It's very, very skiddy, and it's shitty, and because it's shitty, it's more skiddy. It's difficult, but yeah, we are not planning to stop. We just plan to just keep moving on, even on these terrains. It's another experience. Yesterday was a very sunny trek for us, and today is a rainy trek for us. Yeah, we're just still moving on. One heck of an adventure. It's raining, it's so damn slippery, and there's horse shit all over. We are trying to find our way through, wherever possible in this kind of a street. They keep ourselves strong. and keep moving. It's continuously drizzling, because of which the path, you know, it's becoming very damp and moist. Oh god, oh god, oh god. It's not easy. Look at how steep it goes. Yeah, the entire stretch of almost, like, not the entire stretch, at least 70% of Baltal trek route is this steep. It's okay when you're getting down, but when you're getting up, it would be challenging. You need to have a very good physical strength to climb this steep, and especially when it starts raining, it gets even more tougher, right? So this is definitely not an easy terrain. You should be physically and ready to, you know, go on with this kind of a terrain. Once a runner, always a runner. Yay! That's awesome. Actually, in such terrains, it's easier to run than to walk, because when you're trying to walk, you're trying to break the speed and you end up rupturing your. So it's better to run.
Hi.
Okay, we still have 6 more kilometers.
Yay.
Yeah.
See, we go downwards there. Almost. We are there. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, see, this is exactly how we have been keeping each step from the past 7 and odd kilometers. Every step is a challenge. Every step is an adventure. We have no clue which step. Okay, see, I just skid now. No clue where we skid, no clue where we fall. Okay, look at how it is. We've seen it all. We've seen it all. Yesterday was so sunny in the morning and so breezy and cold in the afternoon. And now we are walking in this kiddie road. Oh, all of these, amongst all these horses. And these horses also splat a lot of mud on us. It is difficult. Very difficult. Okay, we are almost 10 kilometers done in the Baltal route now. The sky is cleared up. It's becoming a little sunny. The roads are also a little better, not that slippery down here. Maybe it didn't rain that heavy down here, I guess. It's nice and very beautiful to see all around. Yes, and we see a small inclination here. The entire Baltal route was completely on the downward path, but there's a small inclination here, I guess, which is okay, which should be okay. It shouldn't be very difficult. Maybe after this, we should be done, I guess. Almost done, and look at the inclination in the beginning. We're almost done now. I guess we still have another half a kilometer more, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, see that? We're almost there at the base. We're almost there. That's the beginning, I guess. So that's all we have, but the inclination is super high. Yeah, but yeah, happy was done. We survived alive and intact. Our hands and legs are in place, which is a good sign.
लो जी लो जय हो विराट साहब जय हो बाबा मरदानी बोले 2 मिनट 10 मिनट उठा रहे 2 मिनट के चलती ना ठीक है जी जब भी आओगे जय हो चलो.
Have you seen anywhere where people just offer free food? Not just offer free food, we are in a bus actually. They stopped our bus. They gave us a lot of bhajis, jamuns, jalebis and all that. They said, you know, no one should go empty stomach from, you know, Amarnath shrine. And they're happy to give us free food. Any vehicle that passes on, they stop the vehicle, they give food and go. I mean, this is so nice, you know. I just can't imagine people like this still exist on earth. It's very good gesture. Say there are bandaras all over. Wherever you see there are bandaras, you can just walk into any one of them, pick whatever food you like, eat how much ever you want, and walk out happily and, you know, tummy full of yummy food. And the beauty is it's all Sattvic food. Just give away food to anyone who's walking in. Any yatri, you know, can just walk off.
and fill their tummy, which is so nice, so surprising. And absolutely they expect nothing out of you, even if we want to, they say no. If anyone is interested, whenever you come to Amarnath, make it a point, you visit the bhandars, you eat your heart fill, get the QR code from them and make the payment that you can, whatever you can, because the kind of service they're doing is totally out of the world. They do it without expecting anything, absolutely nothing. They expect nothing out of you.